Hi, beautifuls. We are doing a pick-a-pile. Between now and my next client, I thought, let's give one quick message. This is a surprise message from Source. This is what Source would like you to align to. You can go ahead and pick Sagittarius is going to be pile number 1. We have the moon as pile number 2, and we have the number 4 as pile number 3. If you are drawn to Sag, the moon, or the number 4, I will see you on your reading. Okay, pile number 1. If you've picked the Sagittarius, we are going to get straight into your reading. Let's go ahead and find out what Source would like you to align to. We're going to first start with the dice. And we have the 11th house, the South Node, and Capricorn. Some of you guys may be an Aquarius, and others of you are having an experience with a Capricorn. The energy here is of community. There's an energy of recognizing the bigger picture in regards to what will collectively help you move forward if you are a team player in a community-based circumstance. There is an energy of here of being a parent in some way, or playing a parental role with someone. And you received encourage effortlessness, the number 20. So Source is saying to me, whomever it is that you are dealing with, Source would like you to know that what will move the circumstance and situation along is a bit of fun, a bit of whimsy, a bit of inspiration. Source is saying when you have a child that you would like to actively do something different, you employ play. You employ a level of fun in order for them to effortlessly do what it is that you want them to do. Now, maybe you're the person that needs to be convinced to do something, and Source says, whatever it is that you are seeking to accomplish, the best way forward is to create a level of play, a level of a responsibility to see yourself on the other side of the end result. And would you like the journey to get into that end result be filled with whimsy and fun, or a feeling of obligation? The Source wants to remind you that when you're obligated to do anything, no part of us wants to do it. But if we feel like there's play and effortlessness involved, we then will move forward in said thing a lot easier. I hope you received the message that was necessary for you to come into alignment. Signs that I see here are Aquarius, Capricorn, and of course Sagittarius, since that was the pile that you picked, or whatever sign your South Node is. If you like this message, make sure that you like it so that I know that you did. And I'm Nettie, I guide. I will see you on the next one. Hi, pile number 2. If you picked the moon, you may have a Cancer in your life that is important, or you have Cancer in your chart. And the phases of the moon affect you in a very deep way. So whatever or wherever the moon currently is in your chart may tell a deeper story about the message that is currently showing up for you. Let's go ahead and roll the dice to see what a deeper message is for this pile. You got Capricorn, the 5th house, and Mars. All right, my beautifuls, there is a child here, or the thought of having children may be important here. Source is saying to me, for those that are seeking to have children, a boy is on its way. The other message that I'm getting for you guys is that there may be a male Capricorn in your life that feels very romantic and whimsical. Let's see what the other message is here. Journey, the number 40. All right. There are messages in the first pile if you couldn't make up your mind about pile number 1 or pile number 2, and Source is saying to me, watch the other pile if you feel so drawn. The energy here is everything that is worth doing with a feeling of creativity and fun. It's a very similar message than pile number 1 in the essence of if you're a bigger picture person, if you look at the commitment to have anything come to fruition, if you do it with fun and play and whimsy, you'll get there at the same amount of time, but with less feeling of carrying a burden. And energetically, Source is saying to me, remember that the journey is just as important, if not more important, than the destination that you're seeking to go to. And Source would like to bring you into balance regarding that. Some of you guys may have an Aries in your life. Whatever planet rules your 5th house is a great indicator of how you play creatively in your life. And Source would like you to take this time to make time to have more play and creativity in your life so things feel less burdensome. Source is saying to me that if you feel burdened currently from how life seems to be unfolding, you should, pencil in activities of play and joy and creativity in order to remember that life continues to happen while you may be busying doing other things. So make sure that you're living as much as simply doing what's expected from you. This energy also speaks about effortlessly creating money on the side, and it should be something that is joyful for you. All right. I hope that you enjoyed this message, my beautifuls. This is today's alignment. I'm Nettie, iGuide, and I will see you on the next one. Hi, beautifuls. If you've picked the number 4, this is your pile, even though this is pile number 3. Source wants to remind you that foundations are important for this pile. Some of you guys may be a Taurus or an Aries. Energetically, the knowing the steps to get you into the bigger picture is important for this pile. Source would like you to know that maybe 4 is an important number, and watching for the number 444 will help you navigate and make sure that you're in alignment. Okay, pile number 3. It says, speak true. So the number 15, the number 6 is here. There's an energy here of being honest with others, but most importantly, being honest with yourself. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, sorry if I did that in your ear. Sneezing as a reader, whenever I do a reading and I sneeze, there must be something released in order for you to live into the next phase in your life, because the number 4 was important. Whatever rules your 4th house, whatever in your home must be let go of. I see decluttering being important right now for you, letting go of things that no longer serve where you're heading or who you currently are moving forward. Source is saying to me that your paper is your word. So there's an energy here of recognizing that if people can believe what you say, then that is actually worth more than gold. If your words don't hold value, then your life will always be feeling like you have to prove yourself to others. Once you recognize that if you honor your word and other people know that your word is gospel, then it becomes effortless to receive other people's help because they know that there'll be an even exchange, i.e., you're a person of your word, and that holds a level of value that you can't put a dollar amount on. Source is saying it's time for you to live your life from this doctrine, the doctrine of knowing that if I can be truthful in a courageous way to others, then I don't have to explain myself so much. And that is your alignment message. Hopefully this helped you. I'm sending you so much love. Have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. And if you'd like to watch more of these kind of videos, make sure that you subscribe. I'm Nettie, I guide, and I will see you on the next one.